Hello, my fellow followers of the Church of the Helix Fossil. WiLLo Davis, how's it going? So I was trolling around Wegmans, it's a grocery store, yesterday, and I found this Impossible Burger. Except it's like ground meat. It's, you know, the Impossible Burger. It's the meat for the Impossible Burger. It looks honestly pretty nasty, but I've had Impossible Burgers before. They're very good. So I wanted to go ahead and try this. You can finally buy it in the store. For the longest time, it's only been available in restaurants, but now you can go ahead, and I'm assuming this is 16 ounces, a pound, 12 ounces. Beyond gives you a pound. Anyway, but I have only had Impossible Burgers in restaurants, obviously, and usually they tend to cook the hell out of it or make it in whatever way they like to make burgers. So I wanted to try some bare bones vegan Impossible Burger. Here's the thing. Me wanted grill meat, but it's super wet time outside. So me wonder, do I just suck it up, go out there, grill up some burgers real quick? Or should I just make them like in the oven or in a pan or something? Still trying to figure it out. Give me a moment to think about this. Okay, a decision was made. I'm gonna use a cast iron pan. I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up now a little bit because it is going to take a while to heat up, being that it's a giant cast iron pan. And in the meantime, I will make up the burgers. Now, I'm not exactly sure how it's going to cook. I'm assuming it's going to react in like a similar way that like a meat would. I'm not too familiar with a cast iron pan. I know enough. I know how to like clean it, use it, whatever. Get the whatever it's called finished on there or something. But I'm assuming I'm gonna put the stuff on there. It's gonna stick at first, and then eventually when it kind of finishes, it'll release it, as cast iron tends to do with these types of things. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to just kind of let it sit there until the surface is done, and then it'll release itself off the bottom of the pan. So for that reason, I'm probably gonna wanna make these thicker burgers so it's not just like totally cooked, like heavily all the way through by the time it actually lets go from the pan. I could be totally wrong about all of this, but that's what I'm going for. And I'm gonna make this into some patties. Gonna keep rinsing my hands with cold water so it doesn't stick to my hands, so I can make some nice patties. And I will see where we're at after that. Okay, here we go. They smell a little... I don't know what I was expecting. I really don't know what I was expecting them to smell like. They just have a smell to them. So this is feeling pretty good. I couldn't resist. I sprayed a little bit of oil in it. I know you probably don't even need it, but like I'm just so afraid of things sticking, you know? So hopefully this is feeling warm. I got it on a 6 right now. I don't want the oil to burn. Let me turn that down. Maybe under a 5 under, it seems okay right now. So let me go ahead and plop these in, and we'll see how it goes. They came out good. Kept rinsing my hands with cold water, and they didn't stick too bad. So this feels like it's probably heated up, hopefully nice and even. Hopefully all the stuff's good to go. I don't have my tripod with me right now. I'll figure this out. Okay, we got these going. I should probably turn on the vent a little bit, just in preparation for a little bit of smoke, just in case. They're going. Look, kind of nasty, but I'm excited. Hopefully this works out. By the way, don't be bummed out. I don't have buns or bread, but I want to eat healthier anyway lately, so I should do without. But I do have, there's some hot dog buns here. Maybe I could cut one in half and you'll see what I mean. I'll try it out. Maybe just for one to get the full experience. I want to taste the burger itself. That's the main reason for this. But then I'll also do one up. I probably have some relish or don't relish on it. I don't know. Sauerkraut would have been nice. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, maybe mayo. We'll see. I see some of them browning a little bit on the sides here. I might give one a test flip. As you can tell, I did not need the oil. Everyone already knew it, but I'm saying it now. I did not need to add the little bit of oil that I did. It was a very insignificant amount, okay? I want to put that out there. Let's see, let's try this guy. Came off pretty smooth. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'll start flipping. Oh, that one's holding on a little bit. Let me see. Y'all, they actually look really good. It's gonna be thick AF, but in case nobody knew what I meant with the hot dog buns, I just ripped it in half. So now there's going to be a top and bottom. Pretty epic, right? I mean, it's dinky, but it's the same thing unless you're getting some kind of very high quality hamburger or hot dog bun. They're the same thing, am I right? Some of these are starting to look just about there. This one still needs a little more time, but I'm gonna start taking like this one off. I'm sure it'll cook a little bit more right after I take it off the pan too. I want that experience. The meat eaters are like, I want it still mooing, which is absolutely f***ing psychotic to say, by the way. But let's see what that's like. Let me try to get these off. Okay, one's still cooking. I need a little bit more time, but we have here hamburger and plain burger. Hamburger. Let me gather my fixins for this one with the bun. The one with the bun. And I know paper plates, how dare I, right? I just found them. And be right back. Done. So this one's plain. This one I had absolutely no respect for. I didn't have any vegan mayo. I guess I used it all up for something. I don't remember. But I would have put mayo on it. We got ketchup, yellow mustard, sweet relish, fight me right now, and a couple of onions. I didn't have like lettuce, tomato, and all that stuff, but this is what we twerking with. Okay, you ready to have a good old-fashioned mukbang? I better take these up to my study and we'll study them. It's not actually a study. Just finished up the pan here. By the way, if you've never used cast iron, you have to be very careful with them and delicate when scrubbing, and don't use a harsh soap or anything, but it's really not that bad if you want to get into it. I'm very, very basic with my knowledge of this. I've used it probably 4 times ever, but I have read a couple of articles, watched a couple of videos. Sometimes it's conflicting information about them, so watch a few videos or something. It's really not that bad, and it's a very nice cooking tool. So I know this is the most Amberlin setup ever. Sorry, I'm trying to set everything up here. Let's waste no more time. Let's try the plain old burger here. Here we go. The Impossible Burger. Please focus. Let's just give it a shot. It's too real. It is too real. It's good. It's just... What I like about the Beyond Burger is it has a certain essence to it where oh yes, this is a Beyond Burger. I can tell it has that Beyond Burgerness to it. This does not. It's very shocking. I'm sorry if eating with my hands bothers you. Yeah, this might be a little much for me, to be honest. I mean, I'm gonna eat it. I know what it is. It's made of plants. So, I think there would literally be no way to tell if I just didn't already see it for myself, which is horrifying to me. And I might even prefer Beyond for that reason, because Beyond, very realistic, very good. But there's a thing about it where it's like, oh yes, that's Beyond. For some reason, I just make that connection. This, much less so. It's a little haunting, but it's good. It is good. Especially for someone who may be used to meat. I think you could taste that and be like, wow. It's been over 3 years for me. I have completely lost a desire for that. I like a nice burger, obviously. I like a nice Beyond Burger. People have a problem with vegan food emulating non-vegan food. It's just nice to have something that you're used to, that you're culturally adapted to. You know, you want foods to be familiar. So that's why things like this exist. But this, I'm trying to think, like, if Impossible and Beyond are next to each other in the store, which one am I buying? I guess it depends on the scenario. If I'm cooking for, like, other people, maybe I'd go Impossible. I mean, if Impossible comes out with a sausage, I'd love to try that, because Beyond sausage, incredible. So let me try this mess of a burger with the onions, ketchup, mustard, and relish. Oh yeah, that's it. With everything mixed together, much better. Much more eatable. By itself, a little shocking. This is very, very good. Very much approved. On its own, I don't know. I don't know yet. But this, with everything all on top, all the usual fixins, outstanding. I think having a bite of that made this one even more edible to me now. Okay, I'm not going to carry on with a whole damn ass mukbang right now. I just wanted to get the flavor, give it a review, and I gotta say, it's WiLLo Davis approved. It's real good. If you, like me, have no real interest in the meaty flavor, I mean, like, it's like you could take it or leave it. It was very good. I'll probably be buying it in the future, but I can see a lot of longtime vegans being very put off by this. Having it in restaurants absolutely did not do it justice. In the places that I've had it, it's like kind of like more quicker things usually, and they, like I said, just kind of fry it up, cook the hell out of it, and it's just like any other emulated patty. But having it like this is a whole different thing. It is weird, but good. And yeah, I'd recommend it if you don't think you're gonna be too grossed out by the thought, if you're a longtime vegan, then you should try it. And if you're not vegan and you've been looking for a reason to try a couple of these things, try it because I said so. If you see it in the store, pick it up, give it a shot, you know? You don't have to make it a whole thing. Don't think of it as like giving up or whatever if you just want to try it. If you're not vegan and you see this in the store and you're slightly interested, but you think it would bring shame to your name or something, just tell yourself, WiLLo Davis told me to try this. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad this finally got out on the shelves. I think it means a lot for the vegan movement, and also just getting people more into eating plants, because it's better for everyone in the long run. So that's all I want to say on that, and hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. WiLLo Davis, out.